Hey guys, this is Chapin. It's about 3 o'clock on Thursday. Today is not any Thursday because it's Thanksgiving Day, and I wanted to make a quick video before I head on out to see my mom. We're going to have dinner at a restaurant in downtown San Francisco. It's our tradition. But before I do that, I want to upload a quick video onto YouTube, and I want to pay my thanks this year to all the people who've come before me to make our civil rights movement to where it is today. So I want to pay my thanks to all the people who've had to live their lives in the closet for so many centuries, all the people who were part of the homophile movement, all the people who were at the Stonewall riots in 1969, everyone who started fighting for our rights in the 1970s, people like Harvey Milk, Cleve Jones, all the people who've had to go through the dark ages of AIDS in the 1980s and going into today, and who've had to suffer from this horrible disease, and all the people who kept the fight going well into this decade and leading up to the resurgence of our civil rights movement led by Prop 8 last November. And I want to pay my thanks to the movement by giving to the movement as much as I can. And with that, I want to make a quick announcement. For all those people who are not aware, I'm also a musician, and I wrote an album called More Equal Union back in April and May. It's an album of 13 songs that are themed together for the LGBT civil rights movement. It actually follows a story called The Story of Ethan and Jacob, from the beginning of when they first meet all the way to their tragic end. And along the way, they face all the different types of struggles that you can imagine, which is why we're fighting for our civil rights through the various different songs on the album. And I put the album up on iTunes back in May, and my goal was to try to raise as much money as I could to fight for our civil rights. And I chose a donor back then. The donor is Lambda Legal, and they've been around for many years, and they've been very successful in fighting for our civil rights through their court cases that they fight. Just recently they landed in the news again. Unfortunately, I don't remember exactly when this was, but it was a month or two ago. There was a police raid at the Eagle Bar in Atlanta, and it was a very unjust raid. It was very uncalled for. So Lambda Legal has now filed a suit against the city of Atlanta, their police department, and a many number of individuals that were involved in this raid. And I heavily applaud them for doing that. So without further ado, I want to make a quick announcement. During this past 4 to 6 months, trying to remember, yeah, it's 6 months, I've raised about $200. It's very modest. I'm not very successful, obviously, selling a lot of music albums, but it's something. So I want to say that I'm donating $200 to Lambda Legal to help them continue on helping our fight for the civil rights. And as long as we are not equal, I'm going to continue to do what I can in my way to fight for civil rights, for the equality civil rights movement. So I hope everyone is having a wonderful Thanksgiving Day, and God bless.